last winner I have is the LA Clippers, who managed to extend Robert Covington ahead of free agency to a very reasonable contract, re-signed Nikola Batum and Amir Coffey. Obviously, all of this is facilitated by the fact that, Steve Ballmer is willing to pay what at this point is going to be the highest luxury tax bill ever to keep this roster together, go even further so far than the Golden State Warriors were willing to do coming off their championship, when some luxury tax concerns helped cost them Dante DiVincenzo and Otto Porter Jr. in free agency. They did lose Isaiah Hartenstein, their backup center, but that's the easiest position in the NBA to fill right now. And we sort of know that when they get to the playoffs, they've got Ivica Zubac, who they managed to extend ahead of a team option and, decided to lock him in for several years. But their best lineups come playoff time, we saw this 2 years ago in their run to the conference finals, are going to include Marcus Morris Sr. at center, maybe Nikola Batum at center, smaller lineups that are going to give some of these traditional groups a difficult time and were very valuable for them. And then the other aspect of this is, look, for now, there's a power vacuum alongside the Warriors at the top of the Western Conference. We don't know what's happening with the Phoenix Suns with DeAndre Ayton's restricted free agency. They don't look quite as potent as the last couple of years when they were the number 2 and number 1 seed and, got to the conference finals and beat the Clippers in 2021. En route to their finals loss. Kevin Durant trade could change all of this. If he ends up in Phoenix, all of a sudden the Clippers might look like a little bit of a loser just because of the fact that the West gets so crowded with them and the Warriors and the Suns all at the top. But, right now, I think you can make a strong case that the Clippers have the best roster in the league if Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are healthy. They undoubtedly have the deepest roster in the league. And they're the one team that I think really from last year has elevated themselves into the role of contenders almost entirely due to health.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.